When astronomers observe distant supernovae, they are not just witnessing explosions, they are witnessing time misbehave. Recent observations have revealed something deeply unsettling to everyday intuition. Light from the same stellar explosion can reach Earth at different times, years or even decades apart, simply because massive galaxies warp space-time and bend light along multiple paths. In one sense, the event has already arrived. In another sense, it has not arrived yet. The universe delivers the same moment more than once, and that alone should force us to rethink what we mean when we say, when. Gravity does not just bend space, it bends time. This phenomenon follows directly from the logic of general relativity developed by Albert Einstein. Gravity is not merely a force acting within space, it is a curvature of space-time itself. When light from a distant supernova passes near a massive galaxy, space-time bends. The light follows different curved routes, each with a different length and delay. From Earth, we see multiple images of the same explosion appearing at different times. The order of arrival depends on geometry, not on a universal clock. This means that time is not simply something events occur in. It is something events arrive through, shaped by the structure of space-time. The end of a universal now. Observations like these dismantle one of the oldest assumptions about time, that there is a single, global present shared by the entire universe. There isn't. What counts as now depends on location, motion, gravity, and path. Two observers can receive the same event at different times without either being wrong. Temporal order is relational. It is shaped by context. This is not a philosophical claim. It is an observational one. Physics can map time, but humans must live. Yet astronomers can calculate delays. They can predict when the next image of a supernova will arrive. They can reconstruct the geometry of space-time that produced the effect. But none of that explains how time becomes experienced. Humans do not live inside equations or light cones. They live inside memory, anticipation, and choice. This is where humans, actuators of time, enters the picture. Physics tells us that time is elastic. Human cognition tells us how that elasticity becomes lived reality. Gravity warps light. Humans warp time experience in the universe. Time is shaped by mass and geometry. In human life, time is shaped by attention, memory, stitches events into narrative. Attention thickens some moments and thins others. Intention gives direction to what comes next. Meaning turns sequences into stories. Without these processes, the raw facts of physics would remain uninterpreted signals. With them, events become history. A supernova may arrive twice. A human decides which arrival matters. Many cosmic nows, one human timeline. At cosmic scales, there is no single now. There are many local nows, linked by geometry and motion. Human life mirrors this in a different register. Clock time coexists with psychological time. Chronology coexists with lived duration. A minute can feel endless under stress and vanish under absorption. A year can feel dense with memory or collapse into nothing depending on how it was lived. In the cosmos, time bends because space-time bends. In human life, time bends because experience bends. Different mechanisms, same. Lesson: time is shaped by context and participant. Warped supernova images teach us something precise. Time is not simply given, it is shaped by structure and by observer. Physics shows this through curvature and relativity. Human life shows this through memory and meaning. Humans, actuators of time, takes that shared insight seriously. Humans do not merely receive time as raw input. They integrate it. They align events into continuity. They decide what becomes past, what becomes present, and what points toward the future. Without agency, time is just delayed light. With agency, time becomes a life. A unified view. The universe does not provide a master clock. It provides relationships. Humans do not merely drift through those relationships. They interpret them, remember them, and act within them. Physics explains why time arrives differently across the cosmos. Human Participation explains why time matters where life is lived. Time is not just a dimension to be observed, it is a dimension to be inhabited, interpreted, and enacted. And in that sense, even under warped light from exploding stars billions of years away, the final act of time still happens here, in attention, memory, and choice.